Well, high above some of Milwaukee's tallest buildings are gardens.
These grass roofs, as they're called, are becoming more and more popular.
New at 10 meteorologist Brian Goddard is here to tell us why. Brian.
Well, for almost 60 years, the goats on the green roof at Al Johnson's Swedish restaurant in Door County have been a tourist attraction. But forget about the goats. Because the grassy roof is our main focus, it turns out that grass is a huge energy saver. So companies, museums, libraries, you name it, are putting grass on their roofs, minus the goats.
The Milwaukee area has so many great parks, but now there are green spaces popping up high above the ground.
It's a great idea. You get multiple benefits.
From the ground, you'd never know there was a garden on the roof of MSOE's Groman Museum. William Gonwan says it does so much more than look pretty.
You have this evaporation, and evaporation causes cooling. So by having a green roof up here, you actually cool the roof.
That cuts energy costs, and it also reduces sewer overflow.
It's a specially designed soil to absorb as much water as possible.
MSOE has more than one green roof. A couple of blocks away is Viets Field, a soccer field on top of a parking garage.
It's just a great way to multi-purpose space in an urban environment. Where else do you have a soccer field in the downtown area?
In 2001, when the Milwaukee Public Museum needed a new roof, the museum put its green team to work.
We had to replace this roof, and so we thought, well, what about a green roof? So we had all the studies done which said that definitely it could handle the weight.
Ellen Sensky says the Milwaukee Public Museum's roof can hold 90,000 gallons of rainwater each year. So the roof needed plants that don't require a lot of heavy soil.
So it had to be something that was a low-growing, like a sedum. So typically you see sedums on these green roofs.
And this isn't like the soil you have in your yard.
With the wind that you get up here, that would all just blow away. Okay. So what this is a composite that eventually breaks down to the soil that you see.
The green roof also helps us breathe cleaner air.
This is creating oxygen. It's also filtering out pollutants, because that's what these plants do.
From Chopper 4, you can see that Milwaukee already has several green roofs, including Columbia St. Mary's, Milwaukee's Central Library, Rockwell Automation, MMSD, and the newest, Northwestern Mutual. Its green area is 3/4 the size of Lambeau Field. These garden roofs can only be seen from above, but they help so many down below.
We're a natural history museum, and we are all about the environment, not just telling people what can be done, but we're showing people what can be done.
So the list keeps growing. There are more than 3 dozen buildings with green roofs in the Milwaukee area, from museums, apartments, to even radio station 88.9, and that number continues to grow. I love doing yard work, so I'd like to do it up here and at my wife's business in Grafton.
I had no idea we had so many. There's fascinating.
The Northwestern Mutual one and the Rockwell, they're humongous. And so think what it's helping with the rainwater and cleaning our air.
More lawns that look better than ours.
Isn't that true?
Yeah. It goes without saying.
Who else gets to mow a roof?